Alright, so here today we have the full set revealed. I saw 2 cards so far. Dude, some of these cards are crazy. Gotta see one of these cards, bro. I'll spoil it in the intro. One of these cards causes one of your Pokemon or the opponent's Pokemon to devolve, which is wild, and then returns the card back to their deck, or they're back to their hand. I'm gonna show that card to you. It's some of these cards are crazy, but new to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Hope you guys are ready for this one. As always, comment down below Dragonite. We're doing a giveaway here. We'll start picking winners starting tonight. So basically 2 videos from now, or 1 video from now. So get ready for that. As always, again, be subscribed, comment down below Dragonite. I'm gonna give people a chance to enter in, so please do so if you want to again win some stuff. So let's jump into it. Here we go. First things first, these are the new cards for the newest set, Secluded Springs, now live. Milotic, 120 HP, Healing Ripples. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may heal 60 damage from one of your water Pokemon. 2 energy, Aqua Edge, 60 damage. Over here, 1 energy, 20 damage, nothing crazy. Zoroark, 100 HP, Elusive Trickery. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this Pokemon's attacks during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Night Days, 70 damage. Okay. Miltank over here, 110 HP, Rolling Frenzy, 10 damage until this Pokemon leaves the active spot. This Pokemon's Rolling Frenzy attack does 30 plus damage. This effect stacks. I also want to show you what the EXs are. Some of you will be so pissed, I'm telling you. I've already seen like community reception. They're like, they hate it. They hate it, dude. I can't wait for you guys to see what it is. I'm curious on how this comments turns out, but Fampi over here, 70 HP, Flail. This attack does damage to your opponent's active Pokemon equal to the damage this Pokemon has on it, so upwards of 60 pretty much. Latios, HP 90, Crossing Flights 20 plus. If Latios is on your bench, this attack does 20 more damage. Entei EX over here, we have 140 HP, Legendary Pulse. At the end of your turn, this Pokemon is in the active spot, draw a card. Blazing Beatdown, 60 plus. This Pokemon has 2 extra energy on it. This attack does 60 more damage. Hoppip over here, Splash 10, we have 50 HP. Skip Bloom, 60 HP, Bounce 30. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Yep, one of the EXs is Jumpluff. How are we feeling about that? Dude, my comments were like, Latios, begging for that. Once we knew they weren't EXs, people got depressed. But they were like, oh, we're gonna get peak trust. Jumpluff. Maybe Jumpluff is peak, dude. Who knows? 160 HP. But people are just like complaining about it. They're so mad as Jumpluff. Breeze by attack 70. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. For 1 energy, 70 damage, and a switch occurs. Sunkern, 50 HP, Tackle, 10 damage. Alright, get ready. The crazy card is here. So after Sunflora, 90 HP, Trip Over, 50 plus, flip a coin if heads. This attack does 30 more damage. Celebi, 70 HP, Temporal Leaves, 40 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolved Pokemon, you're gonna devolve it by putting the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hands. One more time for the people in the back over there. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolved Pokemon, you're going to devolve it by putting the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hands. That's a fun one. That's a real fun one. Oh my. Yeah. Over here we have Durant, 70 HP, Mountain Munch, 40 damage, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Slugma, 80, Combustion, 40, 2 energy, 3 energy, Heat Blast, 90, 120 Mat Cargo, Fletchlander, 40, 70 HP, Talonflame, 130, Searing Flame, 50. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Poliwag, Call for Family, put 1 random Poliwag from your deck into your bench. Poliwhirl, 80 HP, Ram, Tentacool, 60 HP, Poison Sting, 20. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Tentacruel, 110, Stun Poison, 50 damage. Flip a coin if heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned and paralyzed. Here's your next EX. After this, maybe? I thought it was over here on this line. Slowpoke, Slowking, Jinx. We have 3 over here, yes. Water Gun, 20 damage. Slowking, 130, Litter. Over here, 50 times. Discard up to 2 Pokemon tools from your hand. This attack does 50 damage for each card you discarded this way. Over here, we have Jinx, Dazzle Dance, 40 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Suicune, 140, Legendary Pulse. At the end of your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, draw a card. Crystal Waltz 20 times. This attack does 20 damage for each benched Pokemon. So, there is that. Feebas over here, 30 HP. Leap out, switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Our baby Pokemon over here, yes, 30 HP. Splashy Toss. Take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your benched basic Pokemon. Over here, Cryogonal. Yeah, Cryogonal's here too. Wow, 80 HP. Ice Blade. This attack does 40 damage. 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for 2 energy. Obviously, Raikou over here, 60 damage. Full Voltic Bullet, pretty much. This attack does 10 damage to each one of your, again, bench Pokemon. Same one over there, opponent's bench Pokemon, 130. Tynamo, 40 damage. Tiny Bolt, 10 damage. 40 HP, 10 damage. Electric over there, we have 50, 2 energy, 90 HP. Electros, 150. Wild Charge, 120. But it does 20 damage to itself. That is there, that is there, that is there. Next up over here, we have... Yeah, the EX is below this one. So Stunfisk over here, Static Shock, 50 damage, 90 HP. Yamper, 60 HP. Zap Kick, Boltund, 120. Defiant Spark, 70 damage. If this Pokemon has damage on it, this attack can be used for 1 energy. So there we go. If this Pokemon has damage on it, the attack can be used for 1 lightning energy. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Over here, 50 HP Infiltrating Inspection. Once during your turn, when you put this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may have your opponent reveal their hand. Will-O-Wisp over there. Mismagius over here. 100 HP. Cursed Pros. At the end of your opponent's next turn, do 90 damage to the defending Pokemon. Okay. Solo over here. 60 HP Tackle. Over here, 80 Galarian version. We have Perish Body. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, flip a coin. If heads, the attacking Pokemon is knocked out. Spooky Shot, 60 damage. Okay. Gambling yet again. You know, knock out the other Pokemon if you're knocked out. Over here, Latios. Fantastical Floating if you have Latios in play. Pokemon has no retreat. Luster Purge, 120. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. Frillish over here. Absorb, heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. Over here, Jellicent, okay, 110. Devour Soul, that's an attack. 3 energy, 80 damage. Diglett over here, 60 HP, Headbutt. Yes, yes, yes. Over here, let's see a Doug Trio. Cliff Crumbler, 40 plus. Discard the top card of your deck. If that card is a fighting Pokemon, this attack does 60 more damage. Over here, Poliwrath, 180 damage. Hydro Knuckle, 100 plus. If this Pokemon has any water energy attached, this attack does 40 more damage. So 3 energy, 100 plus. If you have water energy attached, it does 140 for 3 energy. 180 HP. So yeah, not bad at all. And then you have Jumpluff. So remember, this is like a 3 energy, 140 attack. Then you have Jumpluff on the other hand with the 70 damage for what, 1 energy? And then you can swap afterwards too. So yeah, that's definitely something. Over here, Donphan. Exoskeleton Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks. Land Crush, 3 energy, 80 damage. Relicanth over here, 90. Takedown. Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. Dweeble over here. Yeah. 70 HP. Sand Spray. Crustle, 140. Stone Edge, 4 energies, 100 plus. If you flip heads, and, you know, that works, you get a damage of 50 more. There you go. Okay. Seviper. Fateful Fang, 40 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is Zangoose, this attack does 40 more damage. Yeah, that's a fun one. Inkay over here, 60 tackle over here, Malamar, 90 mental surge. This attack does 20 more damage for each one of your opponent's Pokemon. Skrelp over there, melt, 20 damage. Dragalage, 110, Sludge Bomb, 70 damage. Cool. Yeah. Zangoose over there, so I'm guessing hearing that's why Zangoose was there. Altaria, oh my god, see, we're getting Altaria, right, soon, if you catch my drift. 120, Dragon Arcana, 40 plus. If this attack does, or this Pokemon has 2 or more different types of energy, this attack does 60 more damage. Farfetch'd, Leak Slam, 60 damage. Licky Tongue, 80. Stretch Tongue, this Pokemon, or this attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Licky, 130. Attack does 60 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Sleepy Lullaby. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. So that's a baby Pokemon. Teddy Ursa. Surprise attack, 40 damage. Ursaring over here. 134 energy for 110. That is something. That is something. Yeah, that is something. Over here, Squishy healing another baby Pokemon. Heal 50 damage from one of your benched Pokemon. Wow. Swablu over there. Peck 20. Zangoose 80. Counterattack. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 20 damage to the attacking Pokemon. Fleshling over there also. Quick attack 10 plus. Flip a coin if heads. This attack does 20 more damage. 30 more damage. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. Shiny time, everybody's favorite. Psyduck over here. Yes. Golduck over here. Headache, simple things over there. Aqua Edge, pretty simple. Krabby and Kingler. KO Grab, Vice Grip. Mew EX is there. You have Shiny Mew EX. You got Chimchar, Monferno, Infernape there as well. Got Gibble. You got Gabite. You got Garchomp. Yep. That's what you got. That's something. Over here, we got our artwork. So we got Paldean Wooper. We got Cloudisire. We got, I still can't pronounce this one, but this one over here as well. Definitely some cards to look at. Milotic over here with the artwork looking very, very beautiful. We've already seen these ones. Entei looking super cool. Entei EX Rainbow looking super, super cool. Jumpluff over here. Jumpluff, obviously Rainbow Border. Suicune, full art. And Suicune is the immersive as well. There you go. Suicune immersive. That's super cool. Yeah. That's sick. Alright. Here's the trainers and everything. So let's see. Oh, that's the crown rare. Wow. Baby Pokemon crown rare. Raikou over there. Raikou EX Rainbow. Stunfisk over there. Yamper over there as well. Stop throwing the monitor. Come on now. Latios over there. Poliwrath EX Rainbow. Zooryl over there as well. We have Inflatable Boat. The retreat cost of water Pokemon. Of the water Pokemon this card is attached to is one less. Dude, water Pokemon eating this patch? Low key. Memory Light. The Pokemon this card is attached to. Can use any attack from its previous evolutions. You still need the necessary energy for you to use those attacks. Okay, that's going to be a fun thing to use. That's going to be a fun thing to use. Over here we have Whitney. Oh, she's here. Heals 60 damage from one of your Miltank. Oh my god. And it recovers from being asleep, paralyzed, and confused. Traveling Merchant. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Put all Pokemon tool cards you find there into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Morty is there as well. For each of your Psychic Pokemon in play, look at that many cards at the top of your opponent's deck and put them back in any order. There's the Whitney, there's Traveling Merchant, and there's Morty. So I won't lie, this set isn't looking like God tier, but there definitely is some very, very fun cards over there. Right? Like for memes, you have some decent cards. Am I wrong? Like Poliwrath looks super nice, right? Tentacruel, plus Will, have fun there. Jumpluff does have some pretty fun things here as well. 1 energy, 70 damage there. Very easy card also to get to. Celebi looks kind of stupid. Devolve the Pokemon, which is there. Obviously the what is it? Suicune, Entei, and Raikou looking really nice as well. Can't stop them. Altaria looking kind of cool. Yeah, it's pretty solid for the most part. Nothing like, I don't know. We'll test. Obviously, whenever we say whatever, we're wrong entirely because it only works after testing, and then you can get the idea. But for now, it looks like a solid set. I would say that it's right now on paper, it's definitely I think better than at least Evolutions. Players hated Evolutions. They hated that set. And then like some of the other mini sets also they hated. So at least this is I think relatively better than some of those ones. But yeah, let me know what you think. Take care, have fun. That's been it for me. Quick video. That's the full set list confirmed. Yeah, how are we feeling about the EXs? And also, how are we feeling about the baby crown rare? how are we feeling about that?